thank you guys for joining the MattCast podcast, part 2.
We're so back.
We're so back. We had some technical errors on our first recording. I am Matty Elijah and my co-host Matty J. Here for our tier list video. We started this already. We're gonna keep it going. Well, we removed them. Gonna put them back in there later.
I like how you put him in last.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. So first one up is The Blind Side.
Can I thought it was about a movie that was a guy who was blind.
Really?
I thought he was blind. And
Blind Side when like a black guy gets adopted by a white family and they make it really weird. They buy him like a polo or something.
so yeah, it's actually based off a true story, and it's kind of crazy right now. The guy, like the actual football player, is suing the family, which was kind of like a thing in the movie. Like, hey, are you sure that they wanted you to go to the Razorbacks
Yeah.
for a good reason?
Or Ole Miss.
So our Razorbacks is greater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But Blind Side, where do you put it? I honestly would not care. Like,
You're putting
not-
it in D?
I'd say C.
You say C?
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
I think, I think Sandra Bullock character.
Sandra Bullock can act in pretty much any movie, though.
Have you ever seen Miss Congeniality?
No.
Then don't say what you
Okay.
just said until you watch Miss Congeniality. That was like her big role, but dude,
Can't act.
she's young.
Oh,
She's really young in it. Let me just say that. I don't know, man. I had fun watching it. I would probably never again go out of my way to watch it. You
So
know what I
C
mean?
tier.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what I was saying, like D, because even like C,
Like if someone puts it on
or if I'm at a hotel and it's just like the
on the TV,
yeah, and you're like, all right,
that's kind of where I'm gonna put C tier at. Is like,
okay,
if it's like on a hotel and there's really like nothing else going on, or
Yeah.
someone else like puts it on like at a get together, I'm not gonna.
if
sit there and
someone
bitch and
if someone
complain.
throws on The Blind Side, like at a get together, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah. All right, so Cinderella Man. I love this movie.
I love this movie. It's a great boxing movie. Russell Crowe kills it.
I put it
A
in.
tier.
I try and watch it every year. I honestly kind of want to put it up into S tier.
I think it's an A tier movie.
A tier?
It's great. I don't I think it won the Academy Awards or
Yep.
maybe
or it was nominated or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
um
The story's solid.
based off
Yeah.
a true story. I don't think it's quite S tier, especially if you're gonna link it up with other boxing movies. There's
Fair.
better boxing movies out
That's
there,
okay.
and that's kind of
That's why you're thinking 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. I agree with that. All right, Happy Gilmore.
I'll let you start with this.
So this is my first time seeing Happy Gilmore. I thought it was hilarious.
I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan overall. There's like
Yeah.
a few movies that kind of break that
Mhm.
thing for me. But anyway, first, you thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny. It's a good movie. I don't think it needs a sequel.
Yeah, I agree to that.
I don't think it needs a sequel. It should have just been that movie.
I'm not
and
gonna
that's
let that affect my ranking of
No,
this movie.
no. But that was my thinking to it. Like there doesn't need to be a sequel.
I think it's a solid B tier movie.
I was gonna say the same.
Okay.
Like if we're all hanging out or something like that,
Yeah.
just like throw it on, get drunk.
I
Watch it.
wish Apollo Creed was in that movie more.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny the way he died.
Yeah.
Even though he's dead in real life. So rest in peace. Yeah.
Major League.
All right. Nah. I love this movie. To me, this is airplane level comedy.
Yep.
I try to watch this movie every couple years. I think it holds up. I think Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes, like all those cats. And it's funny too, because like those are kind of bigger names. They're not even like they're not the main folk.
No.
Yeah, they're not the star roles. I would say A.
I was gonna say A as well. I love this movie.
Okay.
Then Miracle.
S. That was a S. The greatest movie. You got, everything that I want in a sports movie, like inspirational moments, quotable lines, like, yeah,
100%.
I love.
S tier.
Yeah.
Everything about it. And they also added like this is from like the movie part two is that like they also added in real clips
Yes,
from like the actual highlight.
great acting
Yep.
by Kurt Russell.
Yep.
Favorite, one of top 10 actors of all time for me.
Yeah.
Love this movie.
100%.
I mean, we were watching it. I made you guys watch when we went to Arizona last year
Mm-hmm.
around St. Patrick's Day. We can't remember if the Airbnb had Disney Plus, but I remember we got on Disney
Yeah.
Plus. I can't remember how, but yeah, I threw it on.
Yeah. Southpaw.
Josh, plug your ears. Not one of my favorite Jake Gyllenhaal movies I've
No.
seen. I would throw this in C. I
I was gonna
think
agree
Jake
with you.
Gyllenhaal was a little kind of cringe
Yeah.
in this movie. I think um
And,
it was very
all right.
rushed. We talked about it during the stream.
In the stream, it was just rush storytelling. There should have been a prequel to it
So
of
yeah,
him in the system fighting his way through with his woman. And then in the second movie, you kill her, show the hardship, all the
yeah.
boys and all the
But rooting for some guy who's been winning for so long, and
43-0 without playing any defense.
yeah, that was the thing too. Yeah, show me why he was so good without
Yeah.
needing defense.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
C
then
tier.
also my part too. The movie's called Southpaw, and they bring it up 3 times before he ever fights in a southpaw stance
And it was like
at the end.
the last 30
The
minutes of
last,
the movie.
not even
Yeah.
that. Like the southpaw, the word southpaw was said in the last 30 minutes of the movie.
Probably like 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he's going southpaw.
And then he
Yes,
doesn't go southpaw until literally the last few seconds of the last round. And it's just like, why name it southpaw? Just name it like something like vengeance or something like that. Like if
Oh,
you're,
that would be even
yeah.
more cringe.
But like not,
Yeah.
yeah. So C tier.
C tier.
Space Jam.
I'll let you start because I started the last one.
I like Space Jam, but not like it's kind of one of those things. Like if we were to sit there and get drunk and watch it,
I'm
I'm
listening to
not
you.
saying no.
So I was.
I'm not gonna sit there and bitch and complain about it. I'll watch it with you guys and we'll make fun of it together.
I thought the nostalgia glasses weren't on me for the first half of the movie, and then the second half of the movie came on, and I loved the rest of the movie.
Yeah,
I thought the comedy did so much better in the second half. It it's to me it's such a fun movie, especially when you watch the second Space Jam movie.
yeah.
You wonder how they fumbled the bag so bad.
Mm.
To me, it's a solid B movie.
I was gonna say B. Yeah,
Okay.
Talladega Nights.
First time watching it for me.
What'd you
This
think? Since I started on last one,
um what do I think, man? It was okay.
yeah,
It was okay movie. I think is one of, for me it's like a C.
it's a very quoted, like very quoted movie.
To me, I would say overquoted.
Overquoted.
Overquoted. Second movie with Amy Adams in it, shout out the girl.
Yeah,
I think it's just and god dang it, maybe
and God damn it, Ricky Bobby,
yeah, that
shake and bake.
yeah. I loved Sasha Baron Cohen's character in it. I loved the second half way more than I liked the first half.
Okay.
I love the bit where he was like, whenever I pray to Jesus, I imagine him as like a little baby.
Little tuxedo T-shirt.
Ah man, I don't
I
know.
say B tier. Like it's definitely one you can watch with the boys.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So B tier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then we
So,
already kind of talked about the replacements.
well, they didn't know that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys didn't know that, but we have. The people watching on stream know.
we just got done
Yeah.
first stream movie. I thought it was a good time. I would throw it in with C, where like that's a movie I could watch with the boys.
Now,
It's
would you
not
say it
as funny.
higher than Southpaw or Blindside or lower than Blindside?
Higher. It's a high C tier
Okay.
movie. Like, it's close to if it had more funny moments.
Yeah.
Like if I was like,
So
damn,
edge
dude,
in the low B tier.
that would be low B tier.
Okay. And also, with that being said, I want to put Talladega Nights over Space Jam.
I disagree with
You
that.
disagree?
I think if we're talking about like movies that are kind of iconic, I think Space Jam.
Is a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Josh, can you see what Jules is chewing on, please? I think you're right.
Trouble with the Curve.
I said, well, okay,
You
so
said your piece. The acting was terrible.
yeah, so they didn't hear me, but I was not a huge fan of this movie. I
Yeah.
thought the cast is great. You got Matt Lillard, John Goodman, Amy Adams again, her second movie on our list. I thought Justin Timberlake was just awful. I thought
Yeah.
his acting was terrible in it.
Well, he's a singer, so.
Yeah, I get it, but he is in a main role of a
Yeah.
movie. So even when 50 Cent was in Southpaw, I wasn't saying how bad 50 Cent was doing.
Yeah.
Right? So I think, yeah, Trouble with Curve is just it's a dumb movie too.
Okay.
Um, I think to me is a solid D tier. I would never watch this movie again in my
I'd
life.
put it in C tier.
You're
Just because I would watch it again.
what to you? What do you like about it?
It's just a baseball movie. Like, baseball/family movie.
There's better baseball movies out there.
Yeah.
There's better family movies out there.
There are, but it's
Yeah.
also like what you were saying. Like, if it's on the motel room or the hotel room,
No, I would
watch it.
I would easily skip over it
You'd
every
skip
time.
over it.
Every time. There's like to me, there's just nothing good about this movie.
Then what about low C tier and we keep it in low C tier? It doesn't go any.
To me, there's no positive. There's nothing I liked about that movie, like at all, dude. And the scene where they're at the bar and Justin Timberlake
Oh yeah,
kisses and he goes, "Oh, our family's
she's
just
my
a little."
sis.
And I was
Yeah,
like, "What the fuck is that?" I
that's a
know where
bit
this is
cringe.
taking place in North Carolina. That scene is awful. And
You
I
can
just
take a
sitting
little
there.
bit of offense because you grew up in North Carolina.
No, I just like that
Mm,
was like a dig at North Carolina. I was like,
sure.
"Hey man, I get we live in North Carolina. We're not that type of South, but I think the one thing I can say that's positive, the Bo Gentry character in Matt Lillard, good villains.
Yeah,
Like even though like Matt Lillard, at the end of the day, he's just trying to do his job the
his
best
job.
he
Yeah,
can. And he's probably feeling a little bit of like undermining from this old guy. And
yeah.
I definitely agree. Instead of like firing the guy,
Well, he did put his job on it. On
he
a first
did.
round pick.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. I know. What I'll say is, hey, this is a learning opportunity. Instead of
You're not getting this high priority of picks anymore.
that, and like you need to go out into the field and
Yeah.
you need to watch high school and college ball.
Yeah.
I also I don't know if I mean I didn't watch our high school, but our high school was pretty good at football and others.
In basketball, and that was
I
about
don't
it.
think anybody was ever asking for kids' autographs
No,
at that age.
no.
And just hearing the way he was like, I'm visualizing right now.
Kind of
Yeah,
cringe.
yeah. So like seriously, like
All
what?
right, you kind of talked me into D tier on that one.
Because like to me, there's just nothing good about that movie, except for the actors list,
Yeah.
the cast, solid cast.
All right, so then bench warmers. You kind of talked about it. Rob Schneider, nostalgic almost.
Yeah, I watched it a lot as a
Yeah.
kid. Kind of fun baseball movie. A little more fun than Trouble with the Curve. I would put it low C tier.
Lower than Blindside
I would
or
put
lower
it.
than Southpaw.
I would put it above Blindside.
Above Blindside.
I thought the comedy in there, for me
Yeah,
as a kid, unmatched comedy.
unmatched. But then
Um,
as an adult, watching it again,
I'm just sitting there like, meh. Like,
there are some funny parts.
there's some funny
Beef
parts.
stew, kind of funny.
Yeah, the one where it's like he has like the piece of paper and it's like I'm 12, written in crayon.
Classic meme.
Like
Right
that
there.
one's
Yeah.
funny. That's the thing too. I like a movie that like so with Major Leagues and Happy Gilmore, Space Jam, and Benchwarmers, they are memed to this day.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I think some of these like that's gonna go into some of my rankings. It's like, is it
How memeable.
memorable? Yeah, because I think memes make it memorable.
Oh yeah. Now see, like Cinderella Man, not really that memeable.
But it's like it's a great movie.
Great movie.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. That one is just solid movie all around, along with it, the storytelling and everything. Yeah.
We want it because I know we made a list of like the next couple.
I don't know
movies.
where our list is at.
It might be in the other room on let me see if I can grab it real quick.
Okay.
Because that's what we can say, like, hey, this next week.
Yeah. There's gonna be absolutely no editing to this. I'm gonna let you know.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Are you putting it? Or are you gonna like?
I'm just gonna schedule it later for you guys. And my end table that I have this hooked up to is falling down.
Okay.
Or do you want to read it off?
You talk too much over.
Oh, okay. All right. You go right ahead.
Okay, Matt. Our second basketball movie, first on our list, is Uncle Drew,
Okay.
starring Shaquille O'Neal. The second movie, second hockey movie, is Mystery Alaska with Russell Crowe. Second
Okay.
Russell Crowe movie. Our second MMA movie, well, first MMA movie, second fighting movie, combat sports, is Warrior.
Okay. Can you not read my handwriting?
What is that word?
Rocky. I just put rock.
I I see that now. Yeah. So our second boxing movie would be Rocky. Another I love this movie, Dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Get
Solid.
Dodgeball.
I don't even have to rewatch it.
I'm going to just because I like it.
Okay.
Grader, which I just saw for the first time. Little Giants.
Goon.
Goon.
Yeah, I'm not good at spelling either. You know this.
Water Bay.
Waterboy.
Waterboy. Field of Dreams.
Yep.
Around, and then we'll be streaming Moneyball.
Okay.
Baseball heavy this
It's
next go
coming
around.
around. Okay.
We'll probably do this in another like another 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
I'd say closer to a month. Let's just
Oh, okay.
push it out to a month.
Okay.
Because that gives me enough time with like my work schedule and everything.
Yeah.
Your
I mean,
work-
we got other videos too, so
Yeah.
gives us plenty enough time to watch those movies, get solid notes.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for joining the MattCast tier list.
Series
I'm
1.
Yeah, I am Matty Light, joined by my co-host Matty J and Jules, the J Dog. Thank you guys for coming. Bye.
Bye.